internet, my name is Sisley. Welcome back to Sisley Reacts, the channel where I react to music related stuff. So today is a grand day in the history of this channel because today we are starting another reaction marathon, and this time it is going to be, as you guessed from the title, a Madonna album reaction marathon. Woo! Can I get a hell yeah? Because that's been hands down one of the most requested things during my Britney album reaction marathon, and it's actually super exciting because Madonna is iconic and I admire her work and what she has done to pop music and the way that she transformed it and basically the entire history and legacy of her career. So I'm beyond excited to witness it album by album, her evolution, her growth, her musical journey. And today we are of course going to listen to her first album, which is self-titled, or as Wikipedia told me, in 1985 it was retitled Madonna, the first album. But I always think that self-titled albums are really cool because it's like, hell yeah, that's me. I don't need to think of a title for my album. I'm iconic as it is. And of course, this was Madonna's first album, but I mean, she turned out to be fucking iconic, so who can argue? So this album was released in 1983, and you know what else was set in 1983? Stranger Things! Yep, I started watching that last week, and it's great. Anyway, aside from that, the 80s are an iconic and a revolutionary decade in music history, where popular music really evolved, and more people delved into the electronic world of synthesizers and stuff like that, and in general, the entire vibe and aesthetic of 80s music is one of the most fun things through the entire history of music to me personally, so this is even more exciting. So let's quit talking, and without further ado, let's click play and let's see what this first Madonna album is all about. Oh my god, that's hitting me with synthesizers right away. Yes, this is called Lucky Star. Oh my god, this is classic 80s pop. Oh my god, I'm already living for this. Honestly, these funky guitars and these synthesizers. By the way, this intro is super lengthy. How long is the song? It's 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god, her voice. Oh my god, small. She was so small back then. Her voice sounds so cute! Listen, this is everything. I have a feeling that her discography is gonna be a wild ride and there's gonna be lots of bops along the way. Shouldn't have worn the sweater because it's gonna be getting hot really soon and I'm gonna have to take it off because I'm gonna be all sweaty from dancing. Oh, and the sun is coming out, all for Queen Madonna. Honestly, even the sun can't resist the amazingness that is Madonna. The tea is exceptionally good today. Listen, this is like 80s in a nutshell. Oh my god, those claps. I actually love the 80s like reverb on the vocals. Like, they kind of sound like she was singing like in a bathroom or in a box, and it's definitely very signature of the decade. But I mean, it's really fitting for the style, obviously. It's iconic. I just love how groovy everything is. I know that groovy is a 60s word, but like, I keep saying this, but like, let's bring the word groovy back. It's just so useful when talking about music. I mean, come on. It's a cute word. I just love how these lyrics are so simple, and like the entire point of the song is not to tell a deep and engaging story, but to like, hey, let's just dance in the club to this or something like that. I actually don't know, like, did they play this type of songs in the clubs back in the 80s? Because like, I know that today in clubs they play more sort of like heavier electronic music and remixes and stuff like that, as opposed to pop music, and this is classified as, you know, like pop music. So I wonder, like, I actually wonder what they did play in clubs and stuff like that in the 80s. I'm really curious of that, so if any of you know of that, let me know. I'm really interested in 80s as a whole decade, you know, like the culture of 80s, the pop culture, you know, like what was popular. I'm interested in technology, music, in the evolution of that all and stuff like that. Oh, these ad-libs are pretty. Oh, Queen! These synthesizers are giving me life. Like, it's so unapologetically 80s. I love it. Oh my god, her voice. I can't get over it. Oh my god, it's so different. I mean, it's been many years, but like, it's shocking. Like, the difference is shocking. And it's so beautiful. Like it is truly beautiful. And she does have an exceptional voice. Like, this really sounds like something like an extended club mix or something like that you would see nowadays, because it's like nearly 6 minutes and it's just like there is no like drastic like dramatic story or anything. Like, it's just a funky song to get down to. This is called Borderline. Ooh, that's interesting. That's actually really cute. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god, those synthesizers. Oh my god, I'm living! Honestly, now this is my shit. I love how bright and cute it is. Honestly, does the entire album have these super lengthy intros? Or was that a universal thing in the 80s? Because I know that Def Leppard's Hysteria also had some really long intros. And I know some other songs from 80s that had long intros, so maybe that was just like a decade trend or something like that. Oh my god, that's so sweet. I love her vocals here. It's just one vocal here. There's no backing vocals or double takes, and it sounds really strong. Oh my god, those backing vocals are so 80s. Ooh. Oh my god, I love these backing vocals. Also, I'm living for the instrumental. My favorite thing is definitely the piano and the synthesizers. This is a cute song. Like, these lyrics are literally the most basic lyrics you could ever think of, pretty much. And yet, this is catchy. Also, the song, once again, is over 5 minutes long. And even though there are only 8 songs on this album, it does feel like it was heavily dance oriented. Like, you're supposed to just like forget all your worries and dance to the song and fall in love with somebody on the dance floor or something like that. Like, it feels like it was purposefully made for that, you know? But I mean, the melodies are really cool and really fitting for her voice. I don't know where the chorus is and where the verses are. Well, yeah, I guess this is the pre-chorus, and then I guess there's gonna be a chorus after this? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. It's really hard to distinguish that because the instrumental is pretty much identical all throughout. And with the lyrics, they're also pretty similar all throughout, and they repeat a lot. I mean, from a songwriting perspective, this would not be like my favorite thing that I've ever heard, but I mean, it's cute 80s dance music, and I can never pass that up. I'm here for this. And I mean, the backing vocals do sound really pretty, and the instrumental, like, it's just cute music, and it doesn't require like deep listening and like deep focus and stuff like that. Like I said, it's just like, you know, dance music. Oh, it's already over. It actually passed quicker than I thought it would, because it's like 5 minutes and it's all pretty similar all throughout. Ooh. This is called Burning Up, and every time I hear a guitar, an electric guitar, I'm here for it. Now, this seems to be a promising bop. Of course, who would not rhyme fire and desire, especially at the start of their career? Like, who doesn't do that? Pretty sure every songwriter has done it at least once in their career. I'm here for this instrumental. You know what this melody reminds me of? Actually, Gaga's pre-Gaga era songs from like her Stephanie Germanotta era, like where she released that little EP called Red and Blue. One of those songs really sounds similar, and it could be inspired by songs like this, obviously, because Gaga grew up during, you know, late 80s and early 90s, so that would make a lot of sense. I'm just really enjoying making those parallels. Of course, I do not believe that it's copied or anything, because I mean, this vibe is too generic to like be like, yeah, this is copied. This is literally like 3 synthesizers and some drums and her vocals. It's utterly simple, but I mean, if you want some good 80s dance music, there it is for you. This is a bomb. I love this break thing. Oh, steamy. Wow, I love that energy. Also, I've never heard any of those songs. I actually don't know what her first actual breakout hit was, because just by looking at the tracklist of this album, I didn't really see any familiar titles, but maybe I've heard 1 or 2 songs from this, I don't know yet. This last chorus/encore thing is really cool. Ooh, a fade out! That's a classic thing. I guess fade outs were really big during the 70s and 80s, and then it kind of like slowed down, but now they're sometimes coming back, so it's really cool to see that. This is called I Know It. Oh, I love this beat. Oh, you know why I love this beat? Because triplets, yeah. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I love this, and then I realize why I love this, and it's literally usually one of the like few signature things that I'm always here for, which in this case it's triplets in the rhythm, and I'm always a hoe for triplet rhythms. This is actually a little bit more interesting production-wise. I love all these melodies and interchanging instruments. Yes. Oh! I love this melody. That's cool. Whoa, now that's a cool melody. I think instrumentally this is my favorite from the album so far. I mean, it's song number 4, so we're pretty much halfway through the album, which is actually crazy. I don't remember what was the last time that I listened to an album with only 8 songs. I love the manner of her singing, like the tone of her voice is really cute in this song. Wow. Oh my god, I love this escalating bridge. That's so cool. Also, the harmonies here are really pretty. I love this piano and the synthesizer, they're really sounding great together. I love this melody too, like this probably musically is my favorite song so far. Like lyrically, there are no like groundbreaking miracles so far, and like I totally get why, so that's like not a downside to this album. And musically, for example, this escalation is really cool in my opinion. Like so far this album has been really fun, and it's light and chill, and I'm here for this. This is called Holiday, and I'm loving this synthesizer. Ooh! 80s come through! This is so classic, I'm so in love. Yes! Also, I'm here for the cowbell percussion here. Oh my god, this entire thing so far is such classic 80s rhythms. Oh my god, I'm living! Oh yeah, I remember this song, that's the one! Yes! And that's such a wow, like, it really resembles a holiday. It's bright and sunny and like, you just wanna chill on the fucking beach, goddammit! Yes! Oh yes. Honestly, I already feel festive. I already feel like I'm on holiday. This is so cool. I find her vocals really interesting here. Like, the production is really interesting. Oh, nice backing vocals. Like, this is definitely a song that stands out from the entire album. I don't know why, because they're all pretty similar, you know? Both in terms of melodies and style and production, like they're very similar, but this somehow stands out, and I'm really enjoying this. No wonder why this was the single or like the popular song, because like that's the song that I actually remember hearing before, you know? Honestly, I wish I could have like an 80s themed party with a bunch of friends. Like, I think that it would be really cool because like 80s dance music is just so cute and adorable and fun, and I admire 80s fashion, especially like stage fashion worn by artists and stuff like that. Like Madonna and David Bowie and stuff like that. Like all the glitter and colors is something that is really neat. And this entire album just makes me want to have a fucking 80s party. Who's with me? Who wants to come to my 80s party? Let's have one. I don't know where or when or how, but I just want to have an 80s party now. Oh, by the way, this is 6 minutes and 8 seconds, and I was like, yeah, it's probably ending. No, it's not. There's like a minute left. No, actually, sorry, I lied. 2 minutes. This is incredible. Like, it's literally just holiday, celebrate, and like, it's not boring. It's fun because you're just dancing and having a good time. Okay, I kind of got tired of dancing already. It's been 5 minutes, so there's a minute left of the song. Like, it's a good song. I just got tired of dancing. Maybe I should reconsider the 80s party because I wouldn't last more than 3 songs on the dance floor. There's just something really interesting about these vocals. I guess the 80s was the time where everybody was like really focused on enhancing the mids and like mid highs and highs in the frequency range. So maybe that's why these vocals sound weird, because like both in this and like, for example, the Fluffer's Hysteria, like it really feels like there's like slightly a lack of bass and really amplified higher frequencies, you know? This is called Think of Me, and ooh, nice beat. This is just percussions and it's already really groovy and bouncy. Oh, now that's a more grungy synthesizer. I love the vocals. Oh my gosh, she's slaying that melody. Like, her vocals are so fierce all over this album. I love this part so much. I think this is the chorus, yeah? This sounds so good. That was a nice transition. Ooh! A saxophone solo! I'm always here for a good saxophone solo. Saxophone is like probably my favorite brass instrument. Stop thinking of yourself, you better think of me. I relate! Don't ask why. The song is also ridiculously long. It's almost 5 minutes, and like the amount of songs that are that long in this album, like almost all of them are. And it's really interesting, like, was it just solely for the purpose of being like dance floor friendly, you know, and for the clubs? Or was there another reason? I'm really curious to know. Oh? This part is so cool. I love how it's just like percussions and then that one synthesizer. That sounds so cool. Like literally all of these sound like extended mixes of, you know, regular songs. I love the saxophone melody, oh my god. Yes! This is called Physical Attraction. Ooh! Oh, I love that synthesizer with the delay and like echo. Oh my god, this guitar. I think it's an electric guitar. I love this rhythm. This just like feels like the classic Madonna sound, and like not only classic Madonna sound, but like a defining sound and vibe of the 80s. Honestly, like after listening to this, I'm even more intrigued to listen to artists like David Bowie and Michael Jackson and a bunch of other pop artists that were popular during the 80s, and listen to Cher's albums from the 80s, and like listen to Cher's albums in general, because I haven't listened to all of them. So I guess Michael Jackson and Cher reaction marathons coming next year. I gotta say that this is like the 7th song, and at this point it's getting kind of repetitive, you know? Like, it's good for dancing and it's good for like playing in the background, like in a club or something like that, or at a party, you know, like in this day and age, or just, you know, like casually like chilling and doing something and just playing this in the background just to have some background music while you do chores or something like that, or while you dance in your room. But like to sit and listen through this entire thing, it almost gets boring, because like I like visions of synthesizers, but I mean the songs are really long and they're not very dynamic, So it is kind of getting boring, but only slightly, because I mean, it's still like I'm still listening to this for the first time, and it's still, it's still somewhat exciting and fun. Also, am I just getting used to it, or are her vocals mixed a little bit better in the song than in some previous tracks? Also, this is once again one of those places where it's just like the synthesizer and percussions, and there's something about it that's really cool to me. Oh, I love these drums. I'm guessing this is where like the modern iteration of a drop in electronic music originated, because these are hella lengthy instrumental breaks, and a lot of songs did used to have like instrumental breaks, even like dating back to the 60s, but like since this is so dance oriented, it feels like these long instrumental breaks are solely like their sole purpose is to basically like let both the artists have a massive cool choreographed dance break and the public or like people in the club to just like dance their asses off, These lyrics are fun. Oh my god, I love these backing vocals. I'm actually loving this chorus melody. It's really fun and really addictive. Like, mostly from the instrumental perspective, it's getting really monotone. Like, the songs are okay. Her vocals are so cute here. What a queen. Her vocals sound a lot more raw in this song than in some others. This literally was 6 minutes and a half, and I was wondering, this is getting really long. Well, that's fucking why. This is called Everybody, and this seems to be the last track on this album. And it's actually pretty different so far, at least from the instrumental perspective, which I approve. Why does this remind me of Britney? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, queen. Queen of dance music. Oh yes, now these lyrics I like. Oh, I love this melody. I feel like for a song about dancing and like getting up and dancing, specifically, they could have chosen like a more upbeat and strong instrumental, in terms of like bam, but it's pretty cute. I like how it's a little bit different. I love this chorus, both the lyrics and the melody. I know, right? I relate! I mean, I guess this is the entire point of this album, to basically just like leave your troubles behind and just step on the dance floor or just dance your ass off in your room and just forget all your troubles for half an hour, Oh my god. This synthesizer really reminded me of something. It almost felt like I got a text or something. Like, it really reminds me of, I think, a text sound. I love funky 80s synthesizers. They're always like so weird and out of nowhere, and I was so here for it. I love this bell sound. Ooh. I love this backing vocal that just goes like dance, 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 dance. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love this bass melody. That's so funky. What is this even? That was strange, but cool. Everybody, everybody, do your thing. That's fun. These lyrics are easy to learn, and like, I would have probably bopped along to this like crazy if I was like a teenager in the 80s. Or maybe I would have been like an alternative kid and would be like all punk or goth or something like that. Who knows? Oh wow, that's so pretty. Oh my god, are you kidding? It's already a fade out. Like, this part was so beautiful and it's just like reserved for the fade out. Are you kidding me? That's so unfair. So that, my friends, was the first Madonna album, which is self-titled, or as it was retitled afterwards, the first album. So basically it's the first Madonna album. This was an interesting experience. I definitely expected something more colorful, I would say, because a lot of it was really similar. Like in some longer songs it kind of started getting annoying, you know, and I almost wanted to skip to another song because it's like, you know, I know what's gonna happen for the next 2 minutes, we can move on to the next thing. But, you know, I don't do that because you never know, maybe there will be surprises. Like, for example, in that last one, like, that last bit where the fade out was, like, it combined two vocals, it layered two beautiful melodies, and I wanted more of that, and sadly I didn't get any of that because it was just, like, for the last, like, 3 seconds of the song. So Holiday was, like, that one single that I think was the most popular from that album. I'm not that familiar with Madonna history, so if I'm mistaken about something, feel free to correct me, because I'm really curious to learn, both about Madonna's biography and 80s music history in general. So Holiday was definitely that outstanding song, and I totally see why it was the popular song from the album. Other than that, it was like the signature 80s sound. It was filled with beautiful melodies, crazy and quirky synthesizers and stuff like that. And from what I've gathered, it was just, you know, basically dance music meant for dancing. That's why some of the songs were extra long. Of course, if I'm wrong, once again, correct me, because I'm really curious. So yeah, overall, this was great. I'm actually really excited to listen to her next album, and that I'm gonna do sometime within the next 2 weeks. So yeah, what do you guys think about this album? Tell me in the comments down below. I'm really curious to know. And that will be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed making it. This was super fun. Make sure you subscribe to my reaction channel because I post new reaction videos every single day. And of course, I'll be reacting to all the Madonna albums and probably eventually even her music videos, because I mean, aside from being a music icon, she's also a music video icon, as we all know. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. I love you guys. Bye!